dignitaries of the days, respected staff members, external participants, and my dear students. A very good morning to you all. A warm and hearty welcome to each one of you to this national conference from the Department of Food Science titled Future of Food, Harnessing Life Sciences and Food Technology for a Sustainable Nutrition. We are truly delighted to have academicians, researchers, industry experts, and young minds come together under one roof to explore innovations that will shape the future of food systems. To begin the day on a meaningful and a divine note, I request the choir team to lead us in prayer. Let us all rise.
Oh, that I am, oh, that I have, I lay them down before you, oh Lord. All my regrets, all my acclaims, the joy and the pain, I'm making them yours. Lord, I offer my life to you, everything I've been through. Use it for your glory. Lord, I offer my days to you, lifting my praise to you as a pleasing sacrifice. Lord, I offer you my life. Things in the past, things yet unseen, wishes and dreams that are yet to come true. All of my heart, all of my praise, my heart and my hands, I lift it to you. Lord, I offer my life to you, everything I've been through. Use it for your glory. Lord, I offer my days to you, lifting my praise to you as a pleasing sacrifice. Lord, I offer you my life.
Thank you, choir team. I request Dr. Yvette, convener of today's conference, to escort the dignitaries onto the dais. To set the tone for today's conference, I now invite Dr. Daniela Ankine, Head of the Department of Food Science, to deliver the welcome address.
Good morning to one and all. It's my great privilege to warmly welcome you to this conference today on future of foods. This day marks a very important day of people gathering from all around, innovators, educators, industrial professions, who all are committed to shaping our food system into a sustainable nutritional well-being and food security, sustainable food security. I am deeply honored to begin by welcoming our beloved registrar who is presiding over today's inaugural ceremony, Dr. Ronald Nazareth, whose leadership continues to strengthen our academic and research culture. A very warm welcome to you, sir. We are truly privileged to have with us our distinguished chief guest, Dr. Anu Apaya. He is not just a chief guest of today, he has been an extended family of our department, has been there since the inception of this department as a board of studies and our well-wisher. I'm very sure Sir's presence today will elevate the significance of this conference. And Sir, we are greatly thankful that you join us today, and we are eagerly looking forward to your insights. A very warm welcome to you, Sir. On that note, I would like our registrar to formally green welcome our chief guest. I extend a warm welcome to our director, Dr. Asha Abraham, of the LCRI blog, whose exceptional dedication to fostering interdisciplinary collaboration continues to enrich our research ecosystem. Thank you so much, ma'am, for your unwavering support and for being here with us today. A very warm welcome to you, ma'am. I further extend a heartfelt welcome to the Dean of School of Life Science, Dr. Renita, who has always championed innovation and academic quality across all the departments in our school. A very warm welcome to you, ma'am. In absence, I would like to greatly acknowledge the unwavering support that we get from our beloved Vice Chancellor, Dr. Praveen Martis SJ, who is not able to be with us here today, but we really acknowledge and miss him during this program. A very special welcome, again in absence, to Dr. Chandra Shekhar Shetty, Chair of the Research Development, who is a visionary commitment to meaningful social relevant research and who continues to inspire an entire academic community. Let me also extend my gratitude and warm welcome to our conveners whose tirelessly efforts and meticulous planning have brought this conference to life. A warm welcome to Dr. Yvette, the convener of this conference, and Ms. Meghna, the co-convener of this conference. They have worked endlessly throughout the holidays to make this happen, and we greatly acknowledge their efforts in all this. As we look forward to the future of foods, it is clear that there is no one magic bullet that we can actually attain sustainable food security and nutrition. Real solutions will actually arise from convergence, not just convergence of nutritional and food technological science, but across the field of science and non-science as well. Of course, we have had very recent breakthroughs with precision fermented ingredients and smart processing advances in personalized nutrition, but still we have a long way to go in achieving zero hunger and a nutritional well-being for our country. And let us remember that in this journey towards that goal, we are reminded that we are not just what we eat, but we are also what we offer the world through the choices, innovations, and food system that can help achieve this goal. So on behalf of the department and the organizing committee, I again welcome all the esteemed dignitaries, invited speakers. We have Mazumdar sir here with us, faculty members, and my dear beloved student, a very warm welcome to you and the delegates from across the country. Your presence enriches this conference, and we hope it will be both intellectually stimulating and deeply inspiring. Thank you, and we look forward to a productive Enlightenment conference ahead.
Thank you, ma'am, and a warm welcome to you as well. Light symbolizes knowledge, wisdom, and the eternal quest for truth. To invoke these ideals, we now move to the lamp lighting ceremony. I request the dignitaries on the stage to kindly join for the lighting of the lamp.
शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदम् सर्वं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु ते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु ते दीपज्योतिर्परब्रह्म दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपज्योतिर्परब्रह्म दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपो हरतु मे पापं सन्ध्यादीपनमोऽस्तु ते ओ दीपब्रह्मरूपस्त्वं ज्योतिषां प्रभुरव्ययः ओ दीपब्रह्मरूपस्त्वं ज्योतिषां प्रभुरव्ययः आरोग्यं देहि पुत्रांश्च मतिं स्वच्छां हि मे सदा रवेरस्तं समारभ्य यावत् सूर्योदयो
Thank you, esteemed dignitaries. To give us an overview of the conference theme and objectives, I invite Dr. Yvette, Assistant Professor and Convener, to speak about today's conference.
Respected Chief Guests, President of the function, our distinguished speakers, faculty, colleagues, delegates, and dear students. It is a privilege for the Department of Food Science to host this two-day national conference on future of food, harnessing life sciences and food technology for sustainable nutrition here at St. Aloysius, deemed to be university. This institution, with its remarkable 146-year legacy, has consistently shaped generations with values of resilience, integrity, and academic excellence. We are honored to carry forward that legacy through initiatives that promote scientific inquiry and societal impact. Our department, established in 2013, has grown in its academic strength, research activity, and collaborations. What began as a modest effort has evolved into a vibrant community committed to innovation, food science, nutrition, and technology. The achievements of our students, faculty, and alumni reflect a shared belief that science can and must contribute to the health and well-being of our nation. Now, being part of this team has truly been a source of inspiration. Now, this conference was envisioned with a clear purpose: to bring together diverse voices from life sciences, food technology, nutrition, to reflect on the future of food. At a time when sustainable nutrition, food security, and technological transformation are national priorities, it becomes essential to engage in conversations that bridge research, industry, and the community needs. Across the 2 days, our speakers will guide us through important conversations on public health, food safety, sustainability, and future of food innovation. We will hear perspectives that connect nutrition, technology, and industry, as well as the community. With Day 2, it brings discussions on how our food systems can become safer, more climate resilient, and more nourishing for all, along with fresh ideas on the foods and proteins that may shape the coming decades. In addition, the oral and poster presentations and our panel discussion on sustainable food futures, bridging research, industry, and policy will provide space for young researchers, industry professionals, academicians to exchange ideas, challenge assumptions, and build meaningful collaborations. I would like to acknowledge the support of our university's leadership and the dedicated efforts of the organizing committee, whose commitment has brought us to this very moment. I also would like to sincerely express my appreciation to the Anusandhan National Research Foundation for their partial financial support towards this conference. With this introduction to this theme of the event, I am pleased as the convener to declare the National Conference on Future of Food open. I now look forward to insights of our esteemed chief guests and wisdom of our president who will lead this inaugural session forward. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Yvette, for presenting the purpose and vision behind this event. It is now my privilege to invite our chief guest, Dr. K.A. Anuapaya, retired Chief Scientist, CSIR, Central Food Technological Research and Institute, Mysore, to deliver his remarks. Sir, we are honored to have you with us today. The stage is yours.
Good morning, everyone. All the dignitaries on the dais, because if I keep naming them, it'll take a long time. And anyway, I'll be speaking to you in detail in a few more minutes. But then, is there anyone who has come without a breakfast today? Please raise your hand. That's good, great. So food is something that everyone needs it every day and multiple times in a day. It's not that you can have once and then say that I'm done for the day. Even in space also, the scientists who are there, the engineers who are there are fed 4 times. So that means to say food is not just a basic requirement, that's the base minimum. But then why are we still talking about food even after this many years? Because as we evolve, earlier days we used to say a generation changes every 20 years. I think now the palates change once every 5 years. Your taste, your requirements, everything changes once every 5 years. That keeps food technology and food science relevant. Plus, the lifestyle changes. When the lifestyle changes, gone are the days like we used to walk 8 kilometers in the morning and 8 kilometers in the evening to reach our schools. Whether it is rain, shine, or anything. We had to walk that distance, reach our schools. Gone are those days. Now even for half a kilometer, the children don't walk. They have a vehicle to come and pick them up. And there will be a big chaos if the vehicle doesn't come. It's not even half a kilometer. They can just, by the time they can wait, they are waiting for the vehicle, they can actually run away and reach the school. But it doesn't happen. So the lifestyle changes. When the lifestyle changes, the requirement of the food also keeps changing. Now this makes food science and food technology not a static subject, but a complete dynamic subject. When I say dynamic, I also mean to say that over a period of time, we have tried to understand a lot more about our food, a lot more about our requirements, and a lot more about what would be the next thing coming. Now, my idea to all of you is that you need to be thinking about what needs to come tomorrow. I'll meet you again, talk to you again. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now it is my honor to invite our Registrar of St. Aloysius deemed to be University, Dr. Ronald Nazareth, to deliver the presidential talk. Over to you, sir.
Respected Chief Guest of the day, Dr. K. Anuapaya, the Director of LCRI, Dr. Asha Abram, the Dean of School of Life Sciences, Dr. Renita D'Souza, HOD of the Food Science Department, Dr. Daniela, the coordinators, Yvette and Meghana, resource persons, faculty members, and dear participants. On behalf of the university, I am here to welcome you all for this innovative conference, National Conference on Future of Food, harnessing the life sciences, food technology for sustainable nutrition. I congratulate the Department of Food Science for conceptualizing this idea, putting a title and finding out the requirements of present day, going beyond applying to that ANRF, Anusandhan National Research Foundation. We got the financial assistant, and it was a Herculean task. I have seen the coordinator Yvette running from pillar to post, requirements, so many need to be met. That talks about the priority given by the department for learning beyond the classrooms. Quite often we refer it. Lot of learning takes place when the resource persons today come and interact with you. Lot of learning takes place, and the department is creating opportunities for that. I congratulate the department for creating that type of opportunity for all the students and all the stakeholders today. They have gone beyond. You know, the food science department, if you see, it is the most sought out department at our university. If you see the demand ratio in the whole university, maximum demand is for food science program at our university. It's because of the quality they maintain, the way in which they update themselves with the regular technology and science of times, the changes they brought in. They update themselves, and recently the department, two of the faculty members went to Rome presenting in the international conference there, their outcomes. They have come out with a research project where the Ministry of Agriculture at the central level has given a grant of 43.5 lakhs to this department. It is a great, that talks about the priority given to this department for the changes, technology, adopting the new term, and therefore, once again, congratulations to the food science department to keep up the standard of the university here. I'm basically from chemistry department. Therefore, I look what is happening in the technological advancement when happens here, and I foresee there is enough food. But only the problem is, as Gandhiji said, there is enough food for man's need, not for greed. Sometimes if the food which is produced doesn't reach the hungry person on time, that itself talks about the scarcity which we have created. And therefore, major challenge probably is the processing and the storage of food, transportation of food. Therefore, food science no longer a department of only confined to the science of it. It involves supply chain management, which earlier people used to have it studied only at the management or commerce level. The storage technology, that talks about interdisciplinarity of it. I'm sure today all the resource persons will throw light in that line. Learn about the interdisciplinarity of it. Therefore, we all are called to find out what exactly is required today. You know, our chief guest, Dr. Appai, was mentioning about the traveling from during our early days, traveling along, and those type of the work life, I don't think we see. Nowadays, even if there is a hotel in the neighboring place, we do not go. We are not that comfortable. And that is the problem identified by Swiggy. And Swiggy is very popular. They don't have their own hotels. They don't have their own manpower, but they identified what is required for people, they came out with a solution, and Swiggy is very popular, Instamart is very popular. Why this happens? Because they could identify the science of times and understood what is required. Therefore, we all are called to think in that direction. Have a mindset to identify the problem. And this type of seminars where they talk about what is happening, the data when they give, it helps us to identify the shortcomings, identify the gaps, so that we can become innovators, we can become researchers. When it comes innovation, you have heard about the story of Milkman of India. It is the Verghese Kurian. In 1940, where the India was suffering from malnutrition, he went to Gujarat. Sufficient amount of milk was produced, but there was no technology for storage. He identified what exactly the need of that particular time by talking to the farmers. And then he brought in the technology of pasteurization. He organized the farmers into cooperatives. He ensured the fair price for all the farmers. End of the day, it is a big brand now, and India is the biggest exporter of milk, producer of milk. And this is because of, he did not invent something new. The existing problems he could identify, and he organized it in such a way that he invented a new system. A new system that is ethical, a system which is sustainable, a system which is scientific, much more than that, a deeply human, empowering the farmers. This type of thoughts, this type of ideas to come, we need to identify the ground realities, and when resource person talk about those ground reality and the gaps, I am sure it is possible for us to be inventors. It's required for us all to be the researchers. Many a time we may think we do not directly belong to the food science department. We may not have taken up the food science as a curriculum learning, but our research should finally end up in developing a technology which is suitable, probably the challenges of food science. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, whenever we talk about him, we remember missile scientist, Pokhran, being a president of India, a scientist of the missiles. But he has a great contribution to the food science when he was working in the industry which was catering to the need of soldiers to prepare the food in defense food research laboratories. He came out with rotis. Rotis which can remain without getting spoiled for days together, sometime years together. He invented the retort pouch technology, the freeze drying storage methods, vacuum packaging. All the time we talk about he's a missile scientist. He has a great contribution, and he dreamed a system where providing urban amenities to the rural areas, and he termed it as Pura, providing urban amenities to the rural areas. And that was his dream. And that type of dream, when it comes, the village food processing units, Agri Innovation Center at the village level, the rural cold storage facilities, value addition to the local produce, and technology transfer from labs to the village, if it happens, he dreamt that type of India. I'm sure all the difficulties, all the problems which are there, we can solve. And therefore, that type of culture or mindset of innovation, a mindset of research, a mindset of helping the least and the lost when we have this type of seminar will be definitely fruitful, changing the humanity. I wish you all the best. Have a wonderful deliberation. Learn from all the resource person. Become innovator and researchers in the field of food science. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your motivating message and constant support in fostering research and academic excellence. As we gather to celebrate the culmination of extensive research, we are proud to unveil a significant milestone, the release of the Book of Abstracts. This Book of Abstracts is more than just a compilation of summaries. It represents the breadth of knowledge we shared, the innovation sparked, and the hard work behind the groundbreaking studies we've gathered here. I request the dignitaries on the dais to officially release the Book of Abstract Proceedings. Thank you, everyone. To express gratitude on behalf of the organizing committee, I invite Ms. Meghana Eti, Assistant Professor and Co-Convener, to deliver the vote of thanks.
A very good morning to everyone gathered here. On behalf of Department of Food Science, the School of Life Sciences, St. Aloysius deemed to be University, it is my privilege as a co-convener of this two-day national conference on Future of Food, Harnessing the Life Sciences and Food Technology for Sustainable Nutrition to deliver the vote of thanks. First and foremost, we express our heartfelt gratitude to our patron, Reverend Father Melvin Joseph Pinto SJ, Rector and Pro-Chancellor, for his constant guidance, support, and encouragement. Thank you, Father. We extend our sincere thanks to Reverend Father Praveen Martis Esche, Vice Chancellor, a visionary academic leader who has transformed the university through his commitment to quality education, research excellence. His inspiring guidance continues to elevate the institution to the national prominence. Thank you, Father. We remain truly thankful to Reverend Father Melvin Dikuna Esche, Pro-Vice Chancellor, for his continuous support and guidance. We are grateful to acknowledge the Father in his absence today. So we extend our heartfelt thanks to Dr. Ronald Nazarath, Registrar, St. Aloysius deemed to be University, a pillar of administrative efficiency, ensuring that all the academic and institutional processes run seamlessly. Thank you, sir. It is our privilege to acknowledge the support of Reverend Father Vishwas Miskit SJ, Finance Officer, a meticulous and supportive leader who ensures that efficient management of finance resources. Thank you, Father. Our deepest and most heartfelt thanks goes to Anusandhan National Research Foundation, ANRF, for generously funding us. Their support has been instrumental in making this national event possible and successful. Our heartfelt appreciation goes to Dr. Aisha Abraham, Director of LCRI, and Dr. Renita Maria D'Souza, Dean, the School of Life Sciences, for their unwavering support and encouragement. A special word of gratitude to Dr. Chandrasekhara Shetty, Director, Research and Development Cell, St. Aloysius deemed to be University, for his continuous support and guidance throughout this journey. My deepest thanks to my fellow convener, Dr. Yvette Vilda Jiva, for her leadership, dedication, and tireless efforts in coordinating this conference. Thank you, ma'am. A warm note of thanks to Ms. Stephanie D'Souza, Ms. Delma Laura Dicuna, organizing secretaries, for their continuous support. We remain truly thankful to our maintenance officer who has supported us from the day one to our conference preparations, ensuring that every arrangement was in place and executed smoothly. Thank you, sir. We extend our sincere thanks to the media team for their excellent coverage of the event and for helping us showcase the conference to a wider audience. We are truly honored by the presence of our invited speakers and experts who have graciously accepted our invitation. Thank you for your contributing your valuable insights that will enrich the sessions over the next 2 days. I express my deep appreciation to all the members of organizing committee, faculty, colleagues, coordinators, student volunteers, and technical and administrative teams for their hard work, meticulous planning, and teamwork in bringing this event to life. To all the participants, faculty members, research scholars, and students, thank you for your overwhelming responses. Your active engagement is what makes this conference truly meaningful. Finally, a heartfelt thanks to everyone who has supported this event directly and indirectly. Your contributions are sincerely valued. Once again, thank you all for your presence and cooperation. We will look forward to an enriching and inspiring discussions. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Meghana, for acknowledging everyone who contributed to making this event possible. I request all dignitaries to kindly take your seats among the audience for the next part of the program.